You've probably been using Steam like everyone else. Homepage, search bar, and maybe a wish list. But what if I told you the smartest features are hidden in plain sight and they completely change how you discover games and deals? In this video, I'll show you how to turn Steam from just a store into a discovery engine. This is how to use Steam like a pro. Let's start with something that feels like a hidden feature, but it's been there the whole time. Click Your Store, then scroll down and click Interactive Recommender. This tool looks at your actual playtime to find games you'll probably like, not based on what's trending, but based on what you actually play. You can slide the bar between popular and niche to filter out the mainstream stuff and discover hidden gems that still match your taste. Want some indie games? Slide it towards niche. Prefer more popular options? Slide it the other way. You can even change the time range to only get suggestions from the last few years, or go back even farther to find older classics. Compared to just browsing the front page, this thing is way more advanced and it's actually tailored to you. Alright, let's talk about something you've probably seen but never really used it to its full potential, the discovery queue. Most people just skip through it without thinking, but if you actually use it right, the discovery queue becomes one of the easiest ways to train Steam's algorithm to work for you. Here's how. If a game looks interesting, hit follow or add to wishlist. That tells Steam, more of this please. But if it's something you'd never play, click the ignore button. That removes it from future queues and tells Steam to stop recommending similar stuff. The more you do this, the smarter your recommendations will get. Your homepage, genre hubs, even your sales suggestions all start reflecting what you're actually into. Run your queue once a week, skip the junk, wishlist the good stuff, and ignore anything that doesn't match your vibe. Steam will catch on, and eventually the store will start feeling way more personalized. This next thing I'm going to show you lets you try out new features before they hit the main store. Steam Labs is where Valve tests out experimental features before they're officially added to Steam. It's basically their public sandbox, and if you know how to check it, you'll often get access to tools before most users even hear about them. Right now, for example, there's a tool that recommends DLCs based on the games you already own, a reworked discovery queue, and something called micro trailers, 6-second previews for games on the store. These experiments change all the time, some get added permanently, others quietly disappear. The next thing I'm going to show you lets you use advanced filtering to get really narrowed down results. Here's how to actually find exactly what you're looking for. First, go to the search bar and just run a blank search by clicking the magnify glass. On the right, you'll see a whole bunch of filters where you can stack multiple tags to really refine your search. For example, let's do indie, 3D, single player, and under $6. And as you can see, I get a whole bunch of games that match that description. You can then also sort by different things like release date, user reviews, lowest price, and a bunch of others. One of my favorite filter combinations lets you see if there's any games currently being given away for free. Just slide the price slider to free, then check special offers. This will show you if any paid game is currently being given away for free. As you can see right now, there's a game and a DLC. The other day, there was even a pretty popular game on here. It's best to check this out every couple days. I've gotten quite a few games doing this over the years. Here's another quick search hack most people miss. You can type any tag directly into the search bar, like shopkeeper for example. Click the result with the little tag icon next to it. This takes you to a full tag hub, a clean, scrollable page with games that match that tag. You can also do the same thing with developers or publishers. Just type in a name, I'll do Bethesda, and you'll get a full storefront showing all their games, bundles, DLCs, and new releases. It's a super clean way to explore a specific genre or dig through a dev's full lineup. Alright, next up is the wish list. Most people just use it as a dumping grounds for maybe someday games, but if you know how to use it right, it turns into a personal sales sniper. When you're in your wish list, go to the sort by button and click discount. Now the games with the biggest price drops are right at the top. If you click options, there's also tags and a price slider you can use. Now the best way to use the wish list is as a sales notification. Steam will notify you as soon as a wishlisted game goes on sale, but only if you have notifications turned on, which you can turn on by going to Steam, Settings, Notifications, and then toggle on an item on my wish list is on sale. With this on, Steam will ping you the second something from your list goes on sale by either email or on your phone if you've got the mobile app. Another spot to check to keep up to date with sales is under New and Noteworthy. The special offer tabs brings you to a nice page with discounted games and a section that shows you special sales events. Next, I'm going to show you another Steam feature that can save you money: bundles. There are two types of bundles on Steam. First, there's complete the set bundles, and these are amazing. If you already own part of the bundle, Steam automatically subtracts those items and only charges you for what you're missing, with the discount still applied. Here's a real example from my own library. I already own the base game, so Steam removed it from the total cost. Instead of paying full price, I only pay for the remaining DLCs and I still get a discount. In this case, the individual DLCs would cost me $24.60, and the bundle only charges $22.12, saving me $2.48, and it's all automatic. This is what you want to look for, the ones that say complete your collection. Now on the other hand, there's must purchase together bundles. These are fixed price bundles. They don't adjust based on what you already own. Here's another real example from my library. I already own Fallout 76, but the bundle still charges full price, as if I didn't own it. You can still buy them if you already own something inside, but you won't get extra copies and you won't get a price drop. Next up is something a lot of people don't use, but it's one of the easiest ways to find games that match your taste: Steam Curators. Steam Curators are actual people, not AI, building collections of games based on niche themes, genres, or vibes. You'll find all sorts of stuff like just good PC games, indie gems, or wholesome games. And here's the cool part: when you follow a curator, their picks start showing up across your Steam homepage, game store pages, and even genre and tag hubs. You're basically telling Steam, hey, I trust this person's taste, show me more like this. Next, I'm going to show you a settings page that lets you filter out more clutter and dial the store into your exact taste. Click your name in the top right and then go to Store Preferences. The first thing here is Mature Content Filters, where you choose how much violence, sexual content, or graphic themes you want to see, and not just in the store, but the community too. Scroll down and you'll see product types. If you don't care about early access, software, or VR games for example, uncheck them. You'll instantly stop seeing those categories all over your homepage and recommendations. Below that, there's a spot to exclude up to 10 tags. Don't like crafting games? Add the tag here, and Steam will hide them across the store. You'll also find your ignored products lists. Anything you've hit ignore on will never show up again unless you come here and remove it. Scroll down a bit more and you'll see search options, where you can customize how search items are displayed. You can hide items in your library, hide ignored items, hide items on your wish list, and enable infinite scroll when searching, which just allows you to infinitely scroll in the search results. With it turned off, the search results will be displayed in pages. Another feature is you can actually see how much you've spent on Steam down to the cent. First, click Help in the top left. Then go to Steam Support. Now click on My Account, then Data related to your Steam account. From there, scroll down and select External Funds Used, and then you can see the total amount you spent on Steam. Another cool setting changes the way your library sizing is displayed. Go to Settings, then to Library. Now at the top, you'll see Display Size buttons. You have Small, Medium, and Large. That's just a few of the cool settings and features Steam has to offer. If you want to see more, I actually already have a video covering a whole bunch of others which actually just popped up on screen for you to watch. So with that, I'll see you over there.